This is the first piece we're going to be looking at in the paint overs. We're going to also be focusing our attention on a couple of issues and ignoring the rest, primarily looking at the handling of light and the controlling of values as well as surfacing, and ignoring things such as composition and character design. Right now, this is where he has the artwork. Where I'm going to be taking it with the paint over is this. Obviously, this is not a finished image. This is what I would consider a proof of direction, a way that you could take the image in order to address some of the issues that I think the piece is having to deal with right now. What he seems to be going for right now is trying to create a really strong sense of sunlight, a very positive scene, a colorful scene, but there are several things that is holding it back from achieving that goal, and I try to address them in this approach. To start with was the sky. I simply selected the sky area and repainted that with a nice blue tone. Don't underestimate how dark the blue can be in a blue sky. Also, starting with the bigger parts of the image and working down to the smaller ones, the wings appear to be getting darker, I think, than they should in this scenario. There is still light bouncing around off of clouds, off of the atmosphere, and coming down and hitting the top of this wing, as well as there is light coming up. So that is why I then add a lighten layer, set to 71%, and paint over it with a light blue. I then start with a normal layer and start painting in some changes to the wings. Again, I wasn't really saying character design, but I did want to touch on the note that as far as feather design, this probably is not quite as accurate as it could be. There might be a feather out there that looks exactly like this, and if it is, and you referenced it, I apologize. I simply think that most wings have a tendency to have a pattern of feathers that come off like that near the back. And then you usually have at least one more ridge that sort of does the same thing up here. And then you have the long ones coming off of those. Linear dodge the wings. I set up a linear dodge layer, used a orange tone, I think somewhere in that region. I put that even down here on the bottom side because having painted feathers and studied them a little bit, you understand that feathers are not opaque. That is, they are not solid. It's not like trying to shine a light through this little pin. They are transparent to a degree because they are so thin and light will filter through them. And I tried to mimic that effect by having that glow along some of the edges, and also it brings in a bit more color. Fabric. That is one of the changes here. We'll take a look at a video clip about how we put in those changes. I did make the adjustment to the head, made it about 10% bigger and lowered it slightly because the head seemed a bit small and the neck a little long, so I made that little change. We made change to the hair and the armor, and we will take a look at the clip about the armor. But as far as the head, the hair is jumping immediately to white. Again, that is kind of a surface issue where I don't think the hair would behave like that. If there was a light directly behind the head, the light shining through the hair would turn it white. That would be correct. But as it is, it's further away, it's more general light, and I think you would probably get something more like this. With the warm light, cool shadow dynamic that we're putting in, the hair on the shadow side would become a bit cooler. Flip that on and off. You can see how warm it is, and then I cool it down a little bit. I'll use that same cool tone and put it over other areas of that. And as far as the armor, we are looking at not only cool light in the shadows, but some surfacing qualities as well. Let's flip to the clip where I recorded that. Next, we need to address on the color of the background. The clouds on the background are white, and they're basically going to take on the color of the light source because they have no color themselves. And right now they are very pink. Clouds, of course, can be this color, but the rest of the scene doesn't indicate that the light source has that much pinkness to it. It seems to be more in the peach, more yellow. So I make a color layer, put that over here, tint it towards that side in the light areas, and I put more blue and coolness in the shadow areas. I put that on and off, and you can see that change. Next is the multiply shadow. The background areas weren't getting as much shadow as I think they should. They seem very, very light. So I just wanted to re-intensify those shadows a bit. And next is the norm refining. I went into the wings and added some light coming through the wings over here. I felt like those would be appropriate, or at least artistically interesting to do that. This is not a finished piece. I would not call this finished, but this is a proof of direction. And again, we're looking at just a couple of things. One is the surface quality. Is it reflective? Is it shiny? Or is it on the matte end? And two, warm light, cool shadows, and keeping that dynamic consistent throughout the image. All right, let's move on to the next image. Image 2 of 3.